Are the Warriors going to sign a free agent? So, this team's in deep luxury tax, and they have a vacant 15th roster spot. Bob Meyer gave a soundbite last week discussing the possibility of adding a buyout candidate into their vacant roster. Any conversation of doing that had to be in collaboration with the coaching staff because he quoted John Wooden saying, "Don't confuse activity with achievement." And he said if there's a guy and he's sitting at the end of the bench that they got on the buyout market, well, that's $3 and $4 million, which Joe Lacob has done and would do. But the conversation has to start with the coaching staff as far as who would play and who's available. In translation, it won't be green lit if the player in free agency isn't a solidified rotational player on a nightly basis. For example, Kevin Love, no, he wouldn't have been. He went to Miami for $3.1 million and would get regular minutes. That wasn't going to happen for the Warriors. They weren't going to give him the minutes or the money. Pat Bev actually had more interest from the Warriors than Kevin Love did, and it's because perimeter defense has been a problem for this team. Gary Payton II, when they traded for him, he's not healthy. He's going to be ready for the playoffs, but right now it's not there. But Beverly opted for Chicago, mentioned that the Warriors have a lot of guards over there, and it just would have been, Curry, Thompson, Jordan Poole, Dante DiVincenzo, and then once Payton was healthy, then it was Bev. So the buyout market is, Steve Kerr says, is overblown, and the Warriors do plan on giving the 15th roster spot to somebody. Tax penalties don't extend into the playoffs, so if you wait till the final week of the season, they gave it to Juan Toscano-Anderson and Gary Payton II vacant roster spots in the regular season finals. Now, it's more likely that Anthony Lamb or Ty Jerome, one of the two-way players, get it than a buyout veteran. Back then, the Warriors gave Toscano-Anderson and Payton multi-year non-guaranteed deals, giving them contract control through the offseason and keeping them in the program, which ended up being bargain contributors on the title team. And a few months ago, Lamb and Jerome both had a conceivable pass to the roster as Jermichael Green, was looking like a salary dump candidate to slice into the tax bill, and similar to what they did with Marquise Chris and Brad Wanamaker the year they signed Toscano-Anderson and Payton. But Green's been surging, so they've kept him. And the Warriors have a growing history of, keeping these two-way guys. We saw it with Quinn Cook, and they cut Omer Caspin to get Cook, and Damian Lee and Toscano-Anderson were both two-ways. And this year they've drafted Rollins and Patrick Baldwin, two project guys, and they brought back Andre Iguodala, which means, they have that empty 15 spot. So it's interesting to see if they bring in Ty Jerome or Anthony Lamb. Anthony Lamb's believed that, he was going to spend most of his year on the G League squad, but he's been basically a replacement for James Wiseman, and he's made 40% of his threes at like 145, 150, and he's been a big player. And Jerome, he was a guy who came out of the team that won the national championship, and he actually went 4 picks before Poole, and he's a great player and stuff. I mean, Lamb's the better defender and plays more positions, but Jerome, they don't have a backup point guard, so Jerome arguably is the guy that they would want. And at the end of the day, I think it's going to come down to Lamb or Jerome. I think Lamb's probably going to get it because he's more of an impactful player right now for them. But I do want to hear your guys' thoughts. What do you guys think of all this? Who should get it? I mean, it's definitely an interesting situation with the Warriors. I don't know. Like, I'm a fan of Anthony Lamb. I think he's done a great job. So has Ty Jerome. Ty Jerome has been great. So, oh, let me hear your thoughts down below. If there was anything I might have missed, I don't know why I said it like that. If there anything I might have missed, yeah. But yeah, no, that's it. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Like, comment, subscribe, do all that good jazz. We'll be back later tonight with more videos. I gotta go to work, so peace. Really. Oh, we got a few more seconds. Few more seconds right here, ladies and gentlemen. Have a great day. If you did stay all the way to the end, bye.